harvest is a mixture of being extremely anxious and extremely excited.
The pistachio harvest is the lifeblood of the company. It's such a big deal for such a small nut. From late August to late October, it's when all the pistachios come into the facility at the same time, and we have over 5,000 trucks streaming into the plant around the clock.
The first step in the pistachio harvest is to mechanically shake the tree so that no nuts ever touch the ground.
Two machines work in tandem with each other. You have a shaker and you have a receiver. So when the nuts fall down on the tables, then they're conveyed into bins, and then a shuttle goes around and it picks these bins up, transports them to the offload area where a forklift loads them into a bulk trailer, and then they go off to Seton's plant to be processed.
As a grower and a processor, it's important for us to produce not only great tasting pistachios, but great looking pistachios. So we have two facilities that we use to bring in pistachios from our growers and from our own farms. And those two facilities are really important in making sure that the pistachios get to our hullers and our dryers and safely in our silos within 24 hours.
So once the trucks come into the plant, they're weighed and given an individual identification number. Each trailer has an RFID reader. They also have GPS, so we know what trailer and which grower that came from. Everything's positively identified all through the process. We'll unload the trucks right out of the bottom of a trailer where they're just gravity fed onto conveyor belts. They go through a pre-cleaning process to remove any foreign material and debris. Then they go directly into our pistachio huller.
This is a pistachio in the hull, the way that it comes off the trees. The hulling process is essentially about taking this yellow-red hull off of the nut by sending it through something like a potato peeler that separates the pistachio from the hull.
So after the hulling process, the pistachios are rinsed off and cleaned.
We have a float tank, which all pistachios pass through, and mature pistachios will sink to the bottom, and immature pistachios, which contain generally 10% or more air space within the closed shell, will float.
So the sinker pistachios will go into a separate dryer, and through 9 stages of drying, we'll get the moisture down to about 10% moisture.
At Seton Pistachio, we aim to mimic Mother Nature by drying our pistachios at low temperatures slowly for about 8 to 9 hours. This helps the pistachio reduce its moisture content without being overheated or cooked, so it can retain its fresh, natural flavor.
Then we'll convey the pistachios into our storage silos for final drying.
Once pistachios are in the silos, we will slowly apply warm air, heated air over the course of a few days to reduce the moisture to 6 to 8%.
We're a family business, and putting safe foods out into the marketplace that families will enjoy is very important to us.
Seton's commitment to food safety and to top-tier quality is unrivaled. It's a passion for the Seton family and for the management at Seton Pistachio. We have a fairly extensive team that monitors around the clock all the quality systems that we have implemented. We monitor all the critical control points, and we do that basically to ensure the integrity of our finished product. We have a HACCP certification. We have an ISO 22000 FSSC certification, which is a preeminent global program that is recognized by food producers worldwide. We are the only nut company in California and in the USA that has achieved this certification. And